Alright, today we're going to go over line graphs and how to read them, how they're set up, and we're going to answer a few questions on this line graph. So basically, a line graph has certain, it basically has a value on the x-axis, and then there's a value on the y-axis. Okay, and this particular one is, this type of data is change over time, basically, and line graphs are really good with change over time type of data. So this is something that I'm sure a lot of kids can relate to at this time, and it is minutes spent playing video games per day. Okay? And how this works is each one of these points is day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. So these all represent one specific day and how many minutes were spent playing video games that day for a particular child. Okay? And we can see how many there are, how many minutes he played, by just looking where the dot is, and then going over and looking at where that dot is on the y-axis, and that'll tell us how many minutes. So day 1, 70, day 2, 80, day 3, 30, day 4, 20, day 5, 90, and day 6, 60. Okay? So let's go through and just answer these questions. Now that we know how the graph is set up and how it works, these questions are going to be super simple. So it says, which day did he spend the most time playing games? So obviously the highest is day 5, right? That's, the higher the dot is, or the point is on this graph, since the minutes are going up by 10 on each value of y, right? So that means that day 5 is the time he spent playing the most, and that is 90 minutes. Which day did he spend the least? Day 4, it's the lowest, right? Only 20 minutes. From day 2 to day 3, did the amount of time he spent playing video games increase or decrease? So day 2 to day 3. So if we look here, so if when the line goes down, then that means he decreased. Now from day 4 to day 5, he would increase, right? Because the line goes up. Or from day 1 to day 2, right? So if the line moves up between days, that means he increased. If the line moves down, that means he decreased. So he decreased from day 2 to day 3. How many minutes did he play on day 6? So let's go to day 6, see where the point is, and then follow it to the y-axis. And it is 60. He played 60 minutes on day 6. How many minutes did he play on day 2? We're doing the same thing. Find day 2, go up to the point, and then follow it to the y-axis to see where, to see the number that it correlates with, and it is 80. He played 80 minutes on day 2. Did he spend more time playing on day 2 or day 1? Day 2, right? Because he spent 80 minutes on day 2. He spent 70 minutes on day 1. So 80 is greater than 70, so he spent more on day 2. So I would say that this is not too hard of a concept. It's pretty straightforward as long as you understand how to read the graph. There's not really too much to it.